Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, January the 30th. We've got 5 games on today's schedule. Gotta be honest, today's card, guys, is a little difficult, but as usual, we're gonna dissect every single game. We're gonna try to find an edge in these tough games and come up with some winners. But now, before tip-off, best bet of the day, down as a pinned comment, also on my Twitter, at Pick'emNBABets. Before we get started, guys, make sure to like the video if you like what I do, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get started. All right, in our first game, we got the LA Lakers in Atlanta taking on the trashy-ass Hawks. The Lakers, 3 wins in their last 5. They were in action yesterday in Houston. Guys got blown out by 16, a wire-to-wire loss by the Houston Rockets. Lakers guys looked hungover from that double OT game against the Golden State Warriors. Even though they did have a day off, looked like they didn't recuperate in time. To make things worse, third game and 4 nights for a veteran team. This is a difficult spot for LA, to be quite honest. On the injury report, the usual suspects, LeBron, Anthony Davis listed as questionable. We do got to check their status because, like I said, third game in 4 nights, back-to-back. There's a chance that one of these players, maybe even 2, gets held out. So we do got to monitor the status of them. The Atlanta Hawks, guys, the trash-ass Hawks, 1 win in their last 5. They don't cover any spreads, guys. They're the worst team in the league against the spread. I don't know the exact number, but I think they cover maybe like 20% of their games, which means if you bet against them, guys, 80%, you have an 80% probability of getting a winner. They're favored by 4.5 tonight. I had them favored by 3. In their last game, they beat the Raptors just by a point. 1, but of course did not cover the spread. On the injury report, we see DeAndre Hunter. He's been out for a while, listed as questionable. Chance he comes back. DeJounte Murray also listed last game. He's also listed as questionable. A lot of stuff going on the injury report, guys. We've got to wait closer towards tip-off to come up with a play here. Now, for those of you that watch my videos, know that I don't bet on Atlanta Hawks games. They're on my blacklist. But if I did, just go with the trend, guys. I'm taking the Lakers here, plus 4.5. Currently, the number, guys, I'm almost positive it's not going to look like this closer towards game time. But for the video's sake, let's put the Lakers up here, plus the points. All right, up next, we got the Indiana Pacers in Boston taking on the Celtics. The Pacers, 3 wins in their last 5 games, 3-game winning streak. They're playing very well, guys, during their homestand. Despite being without Tyrese Halliburton, their all-star starter, they were racking up the W's. Some good ones against Philly and Phoenix, and then their last one, a 6-point win against a depleted Memphis team. But nevertheless, guys, they did get the job done. Tonight, Tyrese Halliburton is listed as questionable. Reports are that he's most likely going to play. So we are expecting him to be in the lineup tonight. But we see some other stuff going on as well. Benedict Mathurin, Miles Turner, Jalen Smith, all listed as questionable. So, guys, even if these players do play, expect them to be a little banged up. The Boston Celtics, 4 wins in their last 5, bounced back from that blowout loss to the LA Clippers with a win last night against the Pelicans by 6. The Celtics, guys, are starting to look a little vulnerable in Boston Garden. Their last 2 have looked a little shaky. They are getting 7 points tonight. They're 7-point favorites. As usual, guys, on the back-to-back, we do got to check the injury report. Kristaps Porzingis hasn't played in the team's last couple. Al Horford played yesterday. So, guys, what I'm guessing is because they like to manage their players on back-to-back, since they're not very deep. They don't have a lot of depth, guys, not a lot of quality coming off their bench. I'm expecting Porzingis to play tonight, Horford to sit. Officially, Horford is not on the injury report at the moment. Porzingis still listed as questionable, but I think this is what's going to happen. It's kind of a rotation type thing I think the Celtics go with. Porzingis ends up playing, guys. I like the Celtics here, even though they are on the second night of a back-to-back. I'm going to take him here with the -7. Just 1 star, though, guys. Pacers playing tough, guys. But also, the last couple of games that they played in the Boston Garden, they've been no contest, guys. Boston 155-104 and 120-95. So the last couple of games that these 2 teams played against each other in Boston, blowouts for the Celtics. Let's follow that trend. I'm going to take Boston here, laying the points. All right, up next, we got the Utah Jazz in New York taking on the Knicks. The Utah Jazz, 2 wins in their last 5. They're coming off a blowout beatdown last night in Brooklyn, 147-114. The Utah Jazz look like the Utah Jazz guys from the beginning of the season, where they were completely getting obliterated in every road game. 147 guys gave up a ton of points. Once again, struggling on the defensive end. On the injury report, nothing to report here, guys. Everyone should be available. Plus, yesterday, guys, the coach pulled the plug early. No starter played over 27 minutes. So fatigue should not be an issue. This is a road game, guys, but they played in Brooklyn. No travel involved for the Jazz. The New York Knicks, guys, on a big winning streak. Their streak is currently at 7. They're 30-17 on the year. They were in action yesterday in Charlotte, 113-92. They exerted a bit more energy than the Utah Jazz did yesterday, Plus, guys, we know Julius Randle, he's going to be out reportedly now for like 3-4 weeks. So that is going to be a problem going forward for New York. The winning streak, guys, I'm not putting that much weight into it. They haven't really played against the best of competition, to be honest, during this streak. But nevertheless, guys, they have been winning, been performing very, very well. 4.5 points favored here. I had them favored by 5.5. This is a tough game to handicap, guys. We still don't know what the identity of the team is going to be going forward without Julius Randle, how they're going to fill his void. But, man, this is a really, really tough game, to be honest, guys. I'm going to play the number here. As you can see, I had it estimated a little higher. I think New York is going to get a little love here with the -4.5. I'm going to take Utah plus the points. Just a 1 star behind this play, though. Up next, we got the Raptors in Chicago taking on the Bulls. The Raptors on a 5-game losing streak, downtrending and not playing well. And like we've talked about in previous videos, guys, I'm guessing the environment on the team is not very stable at the moment for the majority of the players. The GM has openly talked about how he's not done making deals. The trade deadline is coming up. So the closer we do get to that trade deadline, I think the uneasier most of the players will feel. To make things worse, the injury report, Manuel Quickley, RJ Barrett not expected to play tonight. There's a chance Jakob Poeltl comes back. The big man, he's been out for a few weeks now. He's listed as questionable. Got to check his status. Chicago Bulls, 3 wins in their last 5. Been playing some pretty good basketball overall, guys. They were on a trip out west. Short trip, came away with 1 win against the Portland Trailblazers, but we're competitive in all the games that they played. Been playing pretty well, guys, without Zach LaVine. Same thing we saw earlier in the season when Zach LaVine was out for an extended period of time. That's when the Bulls made their move, started playing well. So you can say they are on an uptrend. Now, the scheduling is a little tough for Chicago, guys. They're going to be back for just this 1 game. They're going to head out again for another one in Charlotte. So, they're probably not going to unpack their bags. Probably haven't unpacked their bags fully just yet. Now, guys, this is a tough game to handicap. We see 6 points. I had it at 6.5. I'm kind of having trouble picking a side here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a play on the total. I'm going to go over the number. I'm going to go over the 227.5. Toronto in their last couple, guys, have just given up 126 to Atlanta, 127 to the Clippers, which means they have been struggling on defense. Chicago, guys, kind of a relaxed spot. They probably won't be that focused on the defensive end. I'm thinking this game will go over the number here. This can be my play in this game. All right, in our last game of the night, we got the Sixers in Golden State taking on the Warriors. The Sixers just 2 wins in their last 5, 3-game losing streak. They were in action last night. Portland got blown out by 26. Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey did not play. Tonight, they are listed as questionable. We do got to check their status, guys. Obviously, we're talking about a combined 60 points per game. Obviously, it will make a difference if they play or if they don't. The Golden State Warriors, 1 win in their last 5. The team on a downtrend, guys. They lost their last one, a double OT loss to the Lakers by a point. Before that, guys, a 1-point loss to the Sacramento Kings. I don't know how many games it's been this year, guys, but they've lost a ton of games at the buzzer or by a point. At least 5 or 6 come to mind. Would have made the difference, guys, so far in the standings. They're just 19 and 24, and they're 2.5 games behind the 10th place Utah Jazz. If the playoffs were to start today, they'd be in the draft lottery. The Warriors struggling to say the least. Now, guys, this does look like a good bounce back spot. Sixers second night back-to-back. And even if Embiid and Maxey come back, will they be at 100%? Don't know. But Golden State at home, they really need this W, guys. This looks like a bounce back spot. I'm going to take Golden State here. I'm not going to put a number up because the number is not going to look like this closer where it's tip off the 3.5 points. But I do expect Golden State to win the game. Hopefully, guys, hopefully Joel Embiid does come back or Maxey and we get a favorable number. I think whether those 2 players play or not, I think Golden State will get the job done tonight. I'm going to take him here. And just 1 star, though, because like I said, I don't know the number quite just yet. I will update this down as a pinned comment, though, guys, when we get the final number and we get more clarity on those players' status. And this is what I got for you guys today on this Tuesday, January the 30th, in this very tough 5-game card. I tried my best, guys, to give you guys my best looks with the information that we have at the moment. There's a lot of uncertainty on the injury report. It's just overall a very, very tough card. More, guys, an hour before tip-off. As a pinned comment, I'll give you guys my best look of the day. Also on my Twitter, at Pick'emNBABets. Be careful today, guys. Like I said, it is a very tough schedule. If you don't feel comfortable making any bets, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, guys. No need to force anything. Save your bullets for another fight. Anyways, guys, with that, I'm going to wrap up my video right here. I'm going to wish you all good luck on your plays, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Later.